Start off seated tall and supremely still. Close the eyes. Bring the attention inward. Nothing to do, nothing to seek. Everything we need is already within. Fix your mind on God alone. Rest your mind in God alone. And in God you will live hereafter. Of this there is no doubt. May all beings everywhere be happy and free from suffering and enjoy this practice through our senses. Let's come to standing. Let's begin by charging the body up with the earth's energy. Stand with your feet about 10 inches apart. Bring your arms up. As I count to 8, you're imagining you're drawing the earth's energy right up through the body, right up to the fingertips. We hold the breath for a count to 6 at the fingertips, and the attention is there as well. On the exhale, we breathe all the way back down to the soles. Exhale, back down to the soles of the feet. Imagine the whole body flush with the earth's charge. Inhale, bring the energy up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Holding at the fingertips. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, bring the energy all the way up through the body. 5, 6, 7, 8. Suspend the breath. Hold the attention at the fingertips. 4, 5, 6. Exhale all the way back down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last time. Draw the earth's energy right up through the body. Holding it at the fingertips now. Hold the breath. Exhale down. And release the arms. Let's continue with the exercises now. Start to watch the body moving by itself. Roll the head in circles. Try to make the circles as large as possible. Try to touch the ears to the shoulders. And then switch direction of rotation. Now, from here on in, your exercises incorporate some nice, deep, vigorous breathing in order to aerate the lungs, oxygenate the blood, and to, of course, warm up the body. Inhale, sweep the arms up, down. Inhale, exhale, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Inhale, straight up. Exhale, pull down. In front of the body, inhale, retract. Now swing the arms back and forth. Now, arms cross across the chest. Throw the arms back on the exhale. Let's generate some heat by moving the body with energy so as to help removal of toxins. Good. Next, arms up over the head. Throw the body down the exhale. down this time. Low body, stop bouncing. And then roll your way up slowly, leading with the upper back. Next, reach the arms up over the head. Exhale, come down to squat. You don't have to come down all the way. Come down to the level that you can. One more. Straight up again. And now bring the elbows out to the side. We're going to twist from side to side. Exhale as you complete the twist on each side. And release. Come back to the center. Next one. We're going to do a squat again, but incorporate 3 other movements besides. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, down to the squat. Inhale, straight up. Exhale, swing the arms down. Let's do it together. One last one. Now, arms out in front. This is starting position. Exhale here. Inhale, circle around. Exhale, retract and punch right back out. Like a recoil effect. Next one, almost the same, except we start with the arms down by the sides. It's a circle and quarter as a result. Inhale, circle around, in front, exhale, pull in and drop the arms back down. And drop the arms down. Side bends. Lift the right arm up, exhale on the inhale, exhale, bend to the left, left arm up, exhale, bend to the right. More on each side. And conclude. Next one, we're going to hold the breath as we bend. Right arm up, inhale, hold the breath, go to the left. Exhale, release. Left arm up, inhale, bend, and hold the breath. Exhale, release. Continue. Move gracefully, like grass blowing in the wind. Try not to make folds in the underside of the body as you bend. Lose yourself in the sensations. Deep breath in, go deeper on the breath retention. Let's do one more on each side. Release. Coming back up and come on to the hands and knees. Warming up the back a little bit more in the core. Inhale, arch the back. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, stretch the belly skin. Exhale, stretch the back skin. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Imagine you're stoking the fire within. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And now from here, we're going to come onto the belly. Strengthening the upper back, join the hands together behind the back. If you can, squeeze the palms together and then anchor down through the legs. Inhale, we're going to lift the chest up and back down. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, and down. Relax, breathe in, breathe out. Now we're going to slide our hands underneath our body so the palms are underneath the thighs, palms down. If it's too much, you can just keep your hands by the sides of the body if it's too uncomfortable to bring your hands underneath your thighs. Here, roll your shoulders in towards one another. Lift the legs up and down. And up and down, up, down, up, down, up, squeeze the buttocks, down, up, down, up, down, up, and down, and release. Take the arms out from underneath, breathe in, breathe out. Hands underneath the shoulders. Come all the way back into child's pose. Next one has 4 movements. Inhale, come up into high cat. Exhale, drop the hips between your hands into cobra. Lift the chest and the head. Back up into high cat on the inhale. Exhale, back into child's pose. Seat back behind heels. Inhale. And forward. Back up. Inhale. Exhale, back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Modify if you need to. Up. Forward. You might have to come to the full height in your cobra. Up. And back. Up. Cobra. Chest forward. Shoulders back. Up. And back. Up. Forward. Up. And back. Up. Forward. Up. And back. 2 more. Up. Forward. Shoulders back. Throat open. Up. And back. And up. Forward, up, and back. Rest for a moment, breathe in, breathe out. Next pose, we're going to inhale in ourselves into a cobra and then hold the cobra. Inhale, glide forward, brush your nose to the ground, rise up, hold for a moment, exhale back. If it's easier, come from above, you may. So inhale, come up, drop the hips between your hands, lift the head, So do the transition that suits you. Inhale, come forward. Hold the pose. Try not to jam up the neck between your shoulders and ears, and back. And again, forward. Brush your nose to the ground as you come up. Lift the head. And back. And again, glide smoothly like a snake creeping through the grass. And back. And again, come forward. And back. And again. Inhale. Lift up, open up in every sense of the word. And back. One last time. Creep forward. Use the arms to propel your body forward with power and grace and smoothness. And back. Into child's pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. All fatigue, all struggles. Come forward again, onto your belly, and then flip over onto your back. Oh, we're going to take the arms out on inhale, extend over the head, I should say. Exhale, come into tuck, sides to the chest, chin to the knees. Reach out, inhale, exhale, squeeze in. And inhale, exhale, tuck. Inhale and tuck. Inhale, stretch and tuck, exhale. Inhale and tuck. Inhale and tuck. Inhale and tuck. This time, inhale, stretch. Hold the breath as you come into the tuck. Make yourself as compact as possible. Exhale, release. Inhale, stretch. And then tuck. Hold the breath. Exhale, release. Inhale. And tuck. Release. Exhale. Inhale. Lengthen. And squeeze in. Hold the breath. Push the lower back into the mat. Release. Inhale. And tuck. Hold the breath. Release. Inhale. And tuck. Exhale. Inhale. And tuck. Release. Last time. Inhale, stretch. And tuck. Hold the breath. Release. Stay here for a moment. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, next one, we're going to roll into a plow or as far as you can, so you can take your arms by the side. Actually, take your arms over the head. Use momentum in your core to bring your legs up. And then bring the legs down. As soon as the feet touch down, lift the body up. Pull the body over the legs. So if you need to modify by using momentum to come down, that's okay. We're going to give this shit over the head. Legs down. Come up. You don't have to bring your feet all the way over your head. Again. Do it, just do your best. Roll forward. Stretch out. Legs back over the head. And plow. And down. Seat up. Legs up. Any exercises, of course, you can skip if they're not suitable for your body. One more after this one. Last one. Good. The next time you roll, open your legs up and you sit up. Try to get enough momentum to plant your feet and come right up to standing. All right, now we're going to make our way to the top of the mat. Join the hands in front of the heart. Remember, better than practice, even better than meditation, is to renounce all the fruits of our practice. Imagine that this is an offering to all beings everywhere. Surya Namaskar, sun salutations, and move together as one to stay in a collective mind. Reach the arms up over the head. Fold forward. Bend your knees if you need to. Bring your chest onto your thighs and your head, hands flat on the ground. Then the right foot steps back into lunge. Knee down. Open up the chest. Come into high plank. Knees down, chest and forehead. Glide between your hands. Come into cobra. Roll back into downward facing dog. Lift the seat up and back. Then the right foot steps forward. You can always lower the knee down if you need to, and if the foot doesn't make it all the way, just assist it forward with the right hand. Uttanasana, feet together, chest again against the thighs, head down. Come up, stretch the front body, hips forward, hands back to the heart. Press down into the feet, stretch the front of the body, come down gracefully. Left foot back, into lunge, then to the plank, lower down, Ashtanga Namaskar, knees, chest and forehead down. Brush your nose to the ground and come up, lift the head, bring it all the way back. Downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward, feet together, chest to the thighs, bow to the legs. Come right up to standing. Hands back to the heart. Try to make every movement reflect surrender. Humility. Come down. Right foot back. Into the plank. Down, knees, chest, and forehead. And scoop up into your cobra. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward to the hands. Feet together. Every movement done with deliberateness, with mindfulness and reverence. Up and back. Equal love, equal attention to every form, every experience. Merits your attention and your love. Left foot back. Into the plank and lower down. Glide. Come up. Retreat. And left foot steps quietly forward. Feet together. Uttanasana, bow to the legs. Come up. Hands back to the heart. Adding on. Reach the arms up, stretch. And come forward and down. Bend the knees. Land the belly onto your thighs. Join the hands behind the back. Inhale, push the chest towards the knees. Exhale, use the body to push the legs further back as the head comes down. The hands over the head. Tilt the seat up so you can feel a stretch in the backs of the legs. And then bring the hands down. Right foot back. Lower the knee down. As you come up, raise the arms up over the head. Bring them over the head. Kapiyasana. Open up the chest. Arch the back. And then bring the hands back down. Step back into plank. Knees, chest, and forehead down. Glide between the arms, coming up into cobra. Back into downward facing dog. Then the right foot steps to the hands, back knee down. Raise the arms, pull the arms up and over the head, arch again. As the body allows you to, lift the heart, belly button forward. And then again, bring the hands down, push into the hands, step the left foot in to meet the right foot. Pull the body in, and then bend the knees so you can keep your chest on your thighs. Extend the arms back, join the hands behind the back. Uttanasana again. Tilt the seat up, head down.
Push the body against the legs. And then come all the way up, arms come up, over the head. Hands back to the heart. Once again, reach up, hips forward, stretch the whole front of the body. Come down. As you bend down, bend the knees. You can bring the belly onto your thighs, join hands behind the back. Push the chest towards the knees and go deeper. Head down, feet up. Release the hands, left foot back. Lower the knee. Inhale, raise your arms, pull the body up out of the hips. Exhale. Go a little bit deeper. Crescent moon shape. Then bring the hands down, step back into plank, and down, knees, chest, and forehead. Brush the nose to the ground as you come forward into your cobra. Make like you're doing a dance. All the transitions smooth and seamless. Back into downward facing dog. And then the left foot steps forward, back knee down, flatten out the toes. Arms up over the head, keep the arms straight, and go back a little bit more. Stretch the body out of the hips. And then bring the hands back down. Step the back foot into meet the right foot. Push into your hands, pull the body towards the legs. Bend the knees, belly to the thighs. Hands together, behind the back, and then pull the hands over the head. Push the seat up. And then release the hands, back down, bring them forward in front, and over the head. Return the hands to the heart. One more variation. Reach the arms up over the head. Bring the hands down. Inhale, lift the head and chest. Shift your weight forward so your shoulders come over the fingertips. Lift the heels a little bit. And from here, press up. And then bend the elbows as you come back. Jump back or walk back. You're hovering just above the ground. And then push into your hands. Come up, swing forward into upward facing dog. If that's too much, keep your hips on the ground for cobra. Otherwise, actively pull the legs away from the ground. Make like you're howling at the moon, like a wolf. Try to keep the lower back from getting all wrinkled and also the back of the neck. Back into downward facing dog. Take a moment here, bounce a little bit through the chest. Try to get your chest closer to the ground. Soften the line of the back. Belly towards the thighs, arms flattened down. And then lift the heels, bend the knees, look between your hands. You can either jump forward or walk your feet forward. Pull the body in towards the legs again. Head down. Come up. Hasta Uttanasana. Standing salute. Bring the hands back to the heart. One more. Sweep the arms up. Stretch the front of the body. And then go down gracefully. Lift the head, shift your weight forward, shoulders over the fingertips, push into your hands hard, and then lift up just a little bit, and then float back or walk back into upward facing dog. Make your transition as you see fit. Move according to your condition of the body. Again, stretch from the toes all the way to the chin. And back into downward facing dog. Roll over the toes. Breathe in, breathe out. Can melt in every sense of the word. And then lift the heels, bend the knees, look between your hands. Bring your feet forward, hopping or walking. Fold the body in towards the legs. Come up, reach up. Bring it back home. Breathe in. Breathe out, let go of all expectations and all attachments to the results. Good. Now release. We're going to reach up again. Fold down over the legs. Bend your knees here. Take hold of your opposite elbows, hug your body to your legs, and then slowly use your body to push the legs further back to straighten the legs. If you have more flexibility, try to pull the forearms down towards the ground. With each inhale, just try to get your chest to come to your knees, and maybe even imagine it going beyond your knees. You can bring your forehead against your shins if your legs are straight. Now from here, take the right foot back. Lower the knee down, sit down through the seat, flatten up the toes. Inhale, come upright. Exhale, push the hands into the seat, draw the tail down and under. At the same time, push up with the fingertips to get the rib basket to lift a little bit more. Allow the head to drop back. You may stay here. Continue to pull the body up out of the hips if you want. Sweep the arms out to the side, copy asana again. Wiggle the shoulders a little bit, try to get the arms to come beside or behind the ears. Some of you might be a little bit more upright, that's okay. Just imagine the shape of a crescent moon and just try to make the body come into that same image that you see, the closest as you can make it, without incurring pain or anxiety. It's not what you want to offer. Break the pose, come back up, push into the front knee, come a little bit more upright. So the hips are over the back knee, open up to the left, extend the arms out to the side, Sukha Virabhadrasana. Arms level with the ground. Now from here, bring more weight into the front foot, lift the back knee up, slide the back foot a little bit further back, Virabhadrasana, full warrior. Come into consciousness of the mighty warrior. Strong, determined, devoted. From here, Paschimottanasana. The left forearm comes to rest on the left thigh, the right arm overhead, and then roll the right side body upwards. Make sure the knee doesn't pop in towards the inside. Keep it over the foot. If you know other variations, go ahead. If you're more flexible, the left hand can come down to the ground in front of the foot. If you want to take a half bind or a full bind, go ahead. This is a half bind with your hand on your hand on the inside of the thigh. Full bind, drop the shoulder down so the left arm can come all the way underneath the leg. And join the hands beside the seat against the thigh. Roll the right shoulder back. Break the pose. Right arm sweeps back over the head. Come down. From here, right knee comes down, left foot slides in. So your legs are like a box. Bend the toes under on the back foot. Raise the right arm up. Go to the outside of the thigh with your elbow. The armpit's right against the thigh. And then from here, you can bring the left hand, left fist into the right palm and push the body up so the center of the chest comes towards the thumbs. Or you can bring your hands into Anjali Mudra. Pull the left hip back, extend the head forward, and roll towards the ceiling. Left shoulder all the way back. Bend the toes under, see if you can raise the back leg up. So if your hands are by the shoulder, keep pushing into your hands until the body comes up higher. Press through the right heel. Other variations, go ahead, take a bind if you like. Drop, keep on your knee if you need to as well. Right knee can stay down the whole time. Exit the pose, back knee down. Come all the way back into Easy Warrior 2. And then just circle the hands down to the ground, hips and shoulders forward, left foot moves out to the long side of the mat. Bend the toes under, scooch back and forth. Just try to fall through the hips a little bit, trying to get heavy through the hips. And then lower the knee down, flatten out the toes. If your shoulders at the height of the knee or lower, roll to the right. The right forearm might come down. And then roll back to the left. The left forearm might come down as well. If not, stay on just your right forearm or stay on both hands if it's too much. Still, propel the chest forward. Exhale, continue to sink down through the seat. Make sure the left knee doesn't fall away from the shoulder. Move the foot out a little bit more so the knee stays over the foot. Be very flexible. Bring your chest on the ground. You can bring even the left arm to the outside of the foot. Roll the left side of the seat down and under so that the left hip doesn't open up too much. Telescope the chest forward a little bit more. Good. Now come back onto the hands. From here, bounce the right knee in, left foot back into modified side plank. Open up through the chest. Now from here, you can come to full pose. Keep pushing down into your right hand. Notice the right hand's in front of the shoulder a little bit so that you can get full extension of the arm. You can tuck the right foot underneath, or just keep your left foot in front. Arc the body if you like. Keep your hips forward so your body's nice and flat. Make sure you don't fall into your shoulder. Keep your right arm extended. And come back down. Lower knees to the ground, forehead to the ground, and scoop right up into cobra gracefully. Move like a dancer. Back into downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out, soften through the heart again. Just release the neck by just shaking your head back and forth. Allow it to drop below the arms. And then the right foot steps forward, back knee down. Again, prepare, lift up. Push the hands into the seat, pull down at the same time, and lift up the rib basket by pushing up with your fingertips. Imagine you're trying to create a nice smooth skin on the back, no wrinkles underneath the hands and the skin. Stay there, or copy asana. Sweep the arms out to the side and up over the head. Again, wiggle the shoulders. Keep the arms straight, no bends in the elbows. Think of the shape of a crescent moon. There's no kinks along the line of the curve in the crescent moon. Stretch back a little bit more. Good. And then break the pose, coming back up. Push into the front knee, lift a little bit more upright, shoulders over the hips, arms out to the side, turn your gaze over the front fingers. Easy warrior 2. Stay strong and determined like the warrior. And then if you can, bring your weight into the front foot, lift the back knee up, widen your stance for the full warrior. And body, strength, power, and courage. Balasvakonasana. Right arm on the right thigh, left arm over the head, and then pull the left shoulder back. Curl the right side of the seat under. Make sure the knee again doesn't pop in. It should stay over the foot. Take other variations as you like. Hand to the ground. Half bind or full bind. Drop the shoulder down to just lower than the knee. And then once you have your hands behind your back, pull the body against the leg. Release. Left arm comes over the head, turn towards the front, left knee down. Adjust the feet so the right foot comes in underneath the knee, back toes curl under, left arm up. Dive down to the right, angle the toe and knee towards the left. Again, I'll do it this way so the armpit is just against the thigh to anchor in place. Hands in Anjali Mudra or right hand and the left fist. Try to get your center of the chest right to the thumbs, and then roll the right shoulder all the way back until the chest and face are facing up. Again, if you want, take your back knee up off the ground, and then come into the pose. Push back through the right heel, actually the left heel this time. One more breath, extend through the left heel, extend through the head, roll a little bit more, and back knee down. Come back into Easy Warrior 2, and then down, hands to the ground. And then just go back and forth. Move the foot to the outside a little bit more. And then bring the left knee down, flatten out the toes, roll towards the left. Forearm down if you can, and then the other arm down. Modify as you need to. Stay on your hands or stay just on your left arm, forearm, while the right hand stays on the ground. Or if you're more flexible, of course, come lower. Bring your chest on the ground. Try not to open up the right side too much. Have the sit bone still pointing down if you're all the way down on your chest. Keep the knee close to the shoulder. Now break the pose, come back onto the hands. Just bounce the left knee forward, right foot goes back behind into modified side plank. Press the hips forward or come into the full version. Keep pressing into your left hand. Make sure you don't collapse into your shoulder. Keep the neck long. Hips forward, and you can make your body look like a rainbow if you like here. Back into plank pose. Lower the knees, the chest, the forehead. Come through into cobra. Stay in cobra for a moment. Picture yourself in the body of a snake. Good. Back into downward facing dog. Lift the seat up and back. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then lift the heels, bend the knees. You can jump your feet forward to the hands or walk your feet. Keep your knees bent. Do it sideways. You can see your belly on your thighs. Reach the arms forward. And then pull the arms up over the head. Fierce pose. Look up between the hands. Stay strong and mighty. The mind doesn't change. Come all the way up. Bring the hands onto the seat. Open up your feet so the toes are beyond the edges of the mat. Heels on the inside. Bend the knees a little bit so your knees come over the toes. Push your hands into your seat. And then keep your hips forward. Now press into your seat. Pull down at the same time. And then see if you can lift your hips so your legs straighten. Feel the thighs rolling outwards and the shins rolling inwards. If you want, you can slide one right hand down just below the knee and grip below the knee, and then the left hand follows. And just turn with your hands so that the thumbs come further in between, further forward in between your legs. If you're more flexible, you can keep walking your hands down towards the ground, onto the heels. If not so comfortable, keep your hands on the seat. Now, open up in every sense of the word. Open yourself up to divine grace. One hand at a time, slowly bring back to the seat. Push into the seat, pull down at the same time. And leave the heart to come back up. Good.
from here, step the feet back together. Arms by the sides, standing tall in mountain. Be formidable, like the mountain. You inhale from the heart to the third eye. Exhale back down to the heart. Good. Now, one balanced posture here. We're going to do a progression here. So you can stay in the hummingbird or move towards top eagle. So you're going to bend forward, bend your knees. You can bring your chest onto your thighs. Arms back over the head. Make yourself as small as possible. And then bring your weight, if you can, more on the left foot. You can slide your right foot back. Keep gazing at the ground in front. And lift the right knee as high as you can up to the sky. Point the toes. You can stay here if this is where you find your edge, or you can lift your chest up. Start to extend the legs and bring arms out wide. Eagle. Curve the body a little bit. Imagine the wingspan of an eagle really wide. And back down. Bring the fingertips on the ground, feet together, and then from here, just soften your knees and relax for a moment. Breathe in, breathe out. Drop all the fatigue out of the body, and then start again. Belly on your thighs, arms behind the back and up. Slide your left foot back by sinking your weight into your right foot, and bring the left knee up. Watch the body moving by itself. You may stay here or lift the chest. Start to extend the left leg and bring the wings, the arms out like wings. Imagine you're soaring through the air like an eagle. And down. Fingertips down and left foot down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Relax. And from here, just going to lower the seat. Come into a squat. Push the thighs out with the elbows. Bring the hands in front of the chest. The tailbone, the tail down, the head lifted. From here, plant your hands down. Squeeze the arms and the thighs together. The shoulders and knees are together. And from here, keep squeezing as you lift your heels. Shoulders come over the fingertips. Your arms straighten. And from here, keep pushing your ankles against your arms. Well, not your ankles, your mid-shins against the arms, outer arms. So you can come into crow. Keep your head higher than the seat so you don't fall onto your head. Very proficient, you can keep pushing, tuck your chin in, bring the forehead down, come up into teddy bear. Okay, keep your feet flexed to keep your core active. Those of you who can try to come back into your crow. Lift your head again. Keep squeezing your arms against the legs. Tilt the seat down a little bit. And back down. These are all options, of course. Now bring your knees together, feet together, and forehead down. Hare pose. Bring your hands, your fingers in line with the knees. Lift up onto the top of the head by lifting the seat. And then see if you can get your head a little bit closer so you're more on, and then roll again your seat up so that you come more in the back of the neck. Head. If it's too much for your neck, just stay more on the top of the head. Adjust again as you need to. Eventually you want to have your seat over your knees. And back down. Roll up. From here, push into your thighs, lift up, open your knees a little bit more, bend your toes under. And then reach, lean back so you can bring your right hand on your right heel and your left hand on your left heel. Your fingers facing towards the ground. Bring the heels together, lock your baby fingers together. Now push the hips forward like you're trying to fall forward onto your thighs. And stretch the whole front body again. Lift the chest up, bring the head back. Rapid pose. Push into the base of the toes. And then from here, release the heels, one hand on the seat, and then the other hand pull down on the seat, push in and come up. From here, come back into your child's pose. Forehead on the ground, breathe in, breathe out. I'll roll you way up. Bring your legs out from underneath. Lie on the back. From here, bridge pose. Hands by the sides of the body. Bring the feet close to the seat. You can touch the heels of your fingers perhaps. Push into your arms and lift the seat up. Tuck your arms underneath the body. Roll your shoulders under and try to get your chest come towards the chin. And your back to your knees in line with the heels. So keep on pushing your chest up so that it looks like a wall. Now from here you can bring your hands up, rest your seat on your hands. Thumbs underneath the body, the other fingers wrapped around the hips. Your elbows are underneath the body. Now from here, lift the left leg up, bring the left, and then extend the leg up towards the sky. This is an option. You can keep your both feet on the ground if that's where you're comfortable at your edges. If you want to go further, you can open up the right knee a little bit and bring the left leg out to this side. So your right knee pushing out is counterbalancing the leg that's going out to this side. Bring the leg back up and down, other side. If you need to lower your hips to give your wrists a rest, then please do so. Otherwise, bring your right leg up. Point the toe. And then out to the side if you like. Move slowly, don't let your leg drop out heavily to the side. Pushing the heels, your palms into the seat. Left knee opens up a little bit as well. And then bring the legs slowly back and down. And then lift the seat so it can take the weight off the hands and lower down. Breathe in. Breathe out, all fatigue, just flatten out, soften. And then lift the seat again, just move your hands underneath. Again, roll the shoulders under so that the arms are underneath the body. Extend the legs now. Fish pose. Push into the elbows, push the chest up, and then rest the top of the head on the mat. Not too much weight on the head, mostly on the seat and the legs and the hands and the lower arms. Pull the shoulders back. Now breathe very fast through the nose like you're panting like a puppy. Keep going with your breath if you like, but if you want, raise your legs 12 inches off the mat. Keep going with your breath. Bring the legs down slowly. Again, no big heavy drops. And release. Take the arms out from underneath. Breathe in.
Breathe out all fatigue, relax. Good. Now from here, arms over the head. Come up to seated position. Roll onto your side if you'd rather to come up. Okay, Tolasana. Bring your feet together, soles of the feet out wide in front. Arms over the head. Kali Mudra, index fingers together. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, hinge forward at the hips. And then slip your hands to cup over the toes. And from here, just allow your knees to fall out to the side. And then just slowly roll your head down towards the feet. As you inhale, just feel as though the spine would lengthen from the base of the spine right up to the top of the head. Exhale, just widen across the upper back as well. Allow the shoulder blades to fall away from one another. Surrender to the pose. Start to come back up slowly. Purvottanasana. Bring your feet together. Make sure your feet are on the mat so you don't slip. Bring your hands behind your back with your fingers facing away. And from here, lift up the chest. Roll the thighs towards one another so you can get your toes flat on the ground. If it's too much, slide your feet in so that the heels are underneath the knees for bench pose. Bring the head back, keep your chest higher than the shoulders, and again, bust your good breath. Breathe very fast through the nose. Lower the seat down. Slide your feet in towards the seat, bring them wide so the feet are on the edges of the mat. And then drop the knees over to the right. Pull the shoulders back, look behind your left shoulder. Make sure you don't try to keep your right shoulder moved back as well. Now, feel the tailbone lengthening, curl the tail under, and press the left hip forward so you feel a stretch from the left shoulder to the left knee. And come back. And then go to the other side. Be mindful of your elbows. Don't lock your elbows. Again, try to push the right hip forward. Roll the right thigh downwards. And try to get as much opening through the chest as possible. Look over your right shoulder. Soft lines everywhere. Try to smooth out any sharp angles in the body. And release slowly. Lie on the back for Shavasana. Ease your way down. And here you can just make any adjustments you need to. Just roll around a little bit again before you settle into stillness. Once you're ready to settle into stillness, take a few breaths in. Exhale. Imagine you're fainting. Let go of all fatigue, all tension, all effort. Imagine that the best of the best is coming in now. All the benefits that you drew from the practice are now integrating in the body. Bring it in with gratitude, accept it with gratitude, and send it right to the spiritual heart, the residing place of God, that is to say, the Spirit, the highest self, your divine essence. And know that when you do this, you send out
all your love to all beings as well, for we are all connected through that divine thread that binds us together. Now slowly start to bring the awareness back to the body. Feel it awaken bit by bit. The utmost mindfulness and gentleness and quietness. Once you're ready, make your way back into a seated position. Sitting tall again, supreme, and rooted in your path towards self-realization. That is the goal of all yoga. We close the practice with Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Instill the peace within, instill the desire within also for the knowledge that brings us relief from pain and suffering. And then send out that wish to all beings as well, and the peace. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be receptive to the divine grace within. Namaste. Thank you very much for joining this morning. Have a great day.